Dr. Nacouzi, thank you for being here again for another episode.
Absolutely,
episode
my
4
pleasure.
actually, for Dr. Drinking Your Water. So I understand that there's statements out there that people are saying that we need minerals in our water for our health. Can you elaborate on the intent of these statements as well as the reality here in the U.S.?
Okay. I'm glad that you said in the US because most of the studies that have been done were collective studies collected by the World Health Organization on the necessity of minerals in water. To give you an idea, the statement is that a balanced diet here in the US provides us with all the minerals that we need. The problem is that most Americans don't eat well. You know, they have diabetes, high blood pressure, so they lack calcium, they lack potassium, they lack vitamin D, they may lack iron. You know, hence you get some anemia associated with that, mostly with women as well who have heavy periods because you're losing your iron when you bleed. So, given that into account, one always looks for a source to get minerals. But let's look at the content of minerals and let's look at the recommended daily allowance of the minerals. Now, I'm not a genius like my dad used to be with numbers, so I'll have to read that to you, but I'll keep it very simple. The daily recommendation for calcium is 1,000 milligrams. By the way, there are two kinds of minerals that are important for the body. The macro minerals, the ones that are needed in large quantities, and those are calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, and sodium and potassium. Those are they're called the macro minerals. The other 13 minerals that belong in that group that's necessary for our physiologic activity are needed in very small traces, okay? But as I said, calcium, potassium, and iron are very important as a macronutrient. So tap water contains 30 milligrams of calcium per liter. Okay, a kiwi contains 30 milligrams in 100 grams, not in a liter. A liter is 1,000 grams. Copper is found to be 3 times as concentrated in kiwi than it is in water. Iron is found to be 15 times more concentrated in a kiwi fruit than in water, and magnesium is found to be a time and a half more concentrated in one kiwi. So even though water provides you with a few minerals, remember what we said before, the majority of the minerals that we need, the essential minerals, are provided in a regular meal that we have during the day in the US. In addition to that, take in consideration drinking milk or any juices. If you look at the labeling, you'll see hundreds of minerals included on the inside. You cannot drink anything without vitamin D in it, or iron, or sodium, or potassium, or magnesium. You know, it's impossible to drink anything in the US that doesn't have any additive minerals already placed in it. And that puts a competition, you know, closer to another competition. Because nobody wants to sell their diet drink or energy drink or whatever you call it, pre-workout drink, without having all these constituents inside. So when does it become important? If you are in a underserved population, if you live, let's say, and again, I hope people who listen to this don't take it personally, but if you live in an area of Pakistan that's underserved, where they are in a camp, where there's no good nutrition, and you're an infant, yes, mineral content of the water becomes important for the long term. But in an adult population in the US, it doesn't do anything. It's not going to contribute to any changes in the mineral composition of your body. You will get all that from all the foods that you eat. And on average, we eat about 1,996 pounds of food a year. 1,996 pounds of food is consumed by an American on average per year. We consume about 180 gallons of water a year. I'll let you do the numbers. So what I would say, if you have a water and you're really concerned that that water doesn't have any minerals, You know what you do? What is the easiest thing to do? You have your jug, you have it filled with whatever water you have. Let's say you're wise and you have purified water, you have reverse osmosis water. And you're really concerned, right? Because instead of having pecks like this, you peck maybe just like that, like my friend, right? You take a dash of Himalayan salt, which contains an incredible amount of minerals, and you put it inside your container. And here we go, you're done. That's all that you need. You don't need any sophistication in changing your filtration system. You don't need any expensive materials, just a little dash of Himalayan salt. And it doesn't even have to be in the water. Put it in your food. You know, now I'm gonna get the comments about high blood pressure and this and that. It's not gonna cause any problems. As a matter of fact, Himalayan salt has been shown to dispense the salt much slower than regular table salt into the bloodstream. So again, mineral content is very important. Get it from good fruits, get it from broadleaf vegetables, get it from eating well, you know, and if your diet is balanced, you never have to worry about it. Take a mineral, take a vitamin, a dash of Himalayan salt, that's where it stops. But what this does is it prevents you from drinking inappropriately filtered water, thinking that that water is pure, when in fact you're poisoning yourself with organophosphate pesticides or other contaminants that you're not aware of because you want to gain minerals. So instead of gaining minerals in a way that's blind, get it in a way that's clear. Get a good filtered water, put a dash of something if you think you're going to have mineral deficiency, and then see how things develop.
Sounds like a very
Great.
easy solution.
Thank you.
Thank you.